Hey, what's up, hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and happy Christmas, everyone. Hey guys, hello, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kayla, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys what I got for Christmas. My family is currently scurrying around, chatting, and getting ready for the day, so I figured I would just sit down and show you guys everything that I got for Christmas. Before we get into this video, just a disclaimer, as usual, I just feel like I asked you guys over on the community tab how you guys felt about these kinds of videos, and if you wanted to see one. You guys overwhelmingly said yes, but for those of you who said no, I get it. These videos can feel a little bit self-indulgent, so if you're not interested in seeing what I got for Christmas, feel free to not watch this one. I personally love watching these videos because like every YouTuber says, they're nosy. I'm nosy as well. And also, I just find it quite enjoyable to see what brings people joy. So I'm excited to share with you guys the bits and bobs I got this year. But before we jump in, again, don't forget to pause, go down below and hit that subscribe button. It is totally free and I'll let you know when I upload new videos, which is every single Wednesday, except for on special occasions like this. Today is Saturday that this video is going live. Then next week, I'll be posting on Wednesday the final video of this year before I take 2 weeks off to just reset and rejuvenate. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Now, I think because I've got quite a bit here, let's just jump right on in. Okay, so I've broken this down by categories. So let's start with the book category. I really got a lot of books, a lot of books. I do read quite a bit, and also some of these aren't necessarily reading books. I've got a couple of cookbooks in here because I also love to cook and bake. So I'll start with the cookbooks and then I'll show you guys the reading books. So I actually got 2 unofficial Harry Potter cookbooks. So this is the unofficial Hogwarts for the Holidays cookbook that my friend Bethany gave to me. She was my Secret Santa at work. She's one of my coworkers, and there were just some incredible recipes in here. This was one that I'm very excited about because I've never really been able to get the sugar cookie icing down correctly, so I'm excited for a sugar cookie recipe. So it's a bunch of fun holiday ones, pumpkin pasties being one of them, or pasties, treacle tarts, and many more, as the book suggests. And then this one I got from my parents. This is the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook, and it has so many more recipes in it, and I love the texture of these pages. There's the raw parchment edges, and it's just so pretty. There are so many recipes in here. And I cannot wait to look into this one and just dive in. I know that there's a butterbeer recipe in both of these. They're by different authors, so I'm curious to see if they're the same or different recipes. So I'm excited to test out some recipes in these 2 books. Moving on to kind of decorative books, but that can be read. This is the Mina Lima illustrated interactive version of the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets book. I have the Sorcerer's Stone one. I really wanted the Chamber of Secrets book, and this, I won't spoil it because I feel like these little bits and bobs are really fun to just sort of experience for yourself. But here's one of them. This is an interactive piece of Harry going through the flu system. It's just so fun. Anyway, I just think this is such a cool book. I love this, and one day, if I ever have children, I feel like this could be a really fun way to introduce them to the Harry Potter series. Then next, I got the J.R.R. Tolkien set of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. I actually randomly saw these. I was looking on Unsplash, which is a free photo website. I was looking up a picture of Tolkien, and these books were photographed and posted, and I was like, those are beautiful. I wonder if I can find those. So I went to Google, typed in leather-bound Lord of the Rings books, and this came up, and I was really excited to add this to my list and then to get this. This is from Chloe, and I adore it. Now, these books, I actually haven't read the Lord of the Rings books, so I do plan on reading them, but what I will say is, first of all, aesthetic. These are gonna look stunning on my bookshelf. They're very dark academia-esque, so if you're looking for some decorative books, definitely recommend. I can't remember how expensive they were, but they're definitely aesthetic and beautiful, and they feel great. I love this sort of leather cover. But the one thing I will say is I think they're gonna be a little difficult to read because this is surely the tiniest font I've ever seen. Size 6 font. It is real small, which makes sense because I thought to myself, I really thought these were going to be big honking books, but these are quite small. Makes sense. The font is literally almost unreadable. But I think they're gonna look great on my shelf, and I am gonna try to read them anyway. Okay, and then 3 other books that I got. These are from my friend Molly. I was really excited to get these. So one of her favorite books is The Scarlet Pimpernel, which is by Baroness Oxrey. I don't know how to say that. This is a classic, and I was telling her that I was struggling to read through classics. I used to really love them, and I've been finding them quite boring. So she recommended this. This is one of her favorite books, so she gave me a copy that she had. And then I also have been reading through the Jane Austen books. So I've read Pride and Prejudice, and I really loved it. And she thought Northanger Abbey would be the next one that I should try out. So she gave me a copy of Northanger Abbey, which I cannot wait to dive into. I do quite like Jane Austen, as so very many people do. And then she also gave me A Discovery of Witches, which is wild. This felt like a fated type of moment. My brother's girlfriend, Chloe, she told me that she thought I would love this series. She just finished rereading it. She was like, I'll bring you a copy. You should read it. It's fantastic. You'll love it. It's like history and magic, and it's going to be great. And then Molly was also just finishing up reading it, and she gave me her copy, and I am so excited to read it. Obviously, the universe wants me to read this book. So those are the books that I got for Christmas. Quite a few. Can't wait to read A Discovery of Witches. I'm currently reading through the Bridgerton series, so once I finish the Bridgerton series, I think I'll probably read the second one before the next series comes out, and then I'll read Discovery of Witches after that, before moving back into Harry Potter, I think. Discovery of Witches, I think, is a trilogy. I think there's 3 books in the series, so I think I have a lot of reading to do this year. Moving away from books, I guess I'll just do sort of like the more trinkety bits and like other, not really a category things. So first, my friend Molly gave me this. I think this is so lovely. It says The Little Book of Rings. I'm a big ring person. You guys probably know this. And it is this stunning teal color, which matches my room fantastically. And inside, I've been storing all of my rings, and I love this so much. This beats the storage system I had before, which was a giant like earring tree that I was just hanging them on, and it was a pain in the butt to get them off. So I was so excited to get this, and she told me it was from the Jane Austen Center in Bath, England, which is so freaking cool. So I was really, really excited to get this, and I've been utilizing the crap out of this. I basically use it every single day. Another fun little bit and bob I got are these incredibly cozy socks. My older brother gave me these. They were like a stocking stuffer kind of thing, and they're just like the softest Christmas socks I've ever felt in my life. They feel like really nice, thick, chunky wool, but like soft. So I'm really excited to have these. I am a huge fuzzy sock fan, so couldn't be happier about that. I mean, other stocking stuffery bits: dark chocolate Hershey's with almonds, a Terry's chocolate orange. Now, I've actually never tried the milk chocolate one. I usually get the dark chocolate one, so I'm excited to try this one. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And then this my brother saw, and he was like, I didn't know if you would like it, but I thought it would be fun. And so this is just a Hershey sugar cookie chocolate bar, white chocolate bar. So I'm excited to try that out. I think we're going to like break it up and share it as a family. So those are all my stocking pieces, because my older brother, we like do sort of like a draw names out of the hat kind of thing, and each take one person's stocking instead of us all getting different stocking bits for each other. So those are my stocking stuffers. Okay, other little bits and bobs. So my older brother, Michael, once again, he got me these incredible hairpins. These were on my list, and I'm so obsessed with them. I've been really getting into just like different hair accessories. I've worn ribbons and headbands and stuff like that for a long time, and in the last couple of years I really got back into wearing like clips. And then I discovered, which I guess I probably knew somewhere that these existed, but I discovered like intricate, beautiful hairpins. So these are bobby pins with sort of mustardy, orange, yellow roses, and then these ones are like a peachy color. And I cannot wait to put these in my hair. I recently tried to make myself some of these with like little toadstool mushrooms on them, and I think they turned out really nicely. So I guess I did make myself some of these. But I'm so excited to have these. I cannot figure out for the life of me what this material is, because it feels like a very thick construction paper. Like, you know, cardstock's quite smooth, but these have like texture to them. So it feels like construction paper almost, but they're beautiful. He got these on Etsy, so they're handmade, and I absolutely cannot wait to put these in my hair. They also came with a free pair of earrings, which is so cute. They're like little pink pearls, which I'll absolutely get so much use out of. So just like a nice little basic pair of earrings, and they were just like a thank you gift from the seller, which was really nice for them to include. Another little bit and bob, I love baking, so I had asked for some textured rolling pins. It's a little smaller than I thought. It was a little smaller than my mom thought as well, but I think it's so beautiful. My parents got this for me, and I cannot wait to make like mini tarts and whatever else with this. It's so beautiful, and it's made of bamboo wood. I just think it's so lovely with the delicate, very intricate floral pattern. So yeah, tarts and pies and cookies and whatever else I can think of, I will be using this on. I honestly got inspired. I saw the Cottage Fair use one of these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one of those in my life. So I asked for one for Christmas, and I got it. Okay, so I guess the last category is just blanketed Harry Potter things. If you guys have been around for a while, you would know that Harry Potter is basically a personality trait. So I always, every year, get a ton of Harry Potter stuff, and I am always very excited about it. So let's just dive into the Harry Potter bits and bobs. So up first, I got this tiny little Hermione little action figure. I love this style. It's kind of like in an anime style, like artwork, which I don't have any that look like this. I have a ton of Funko Pops, but nothing like this. So I was really excited to add this to my collection. Hermione's obviously my favorite character, so I'm really happy to have this. I think I know exactly where she's gonna go. I have a tiny little shelf sort of hanging over this wall over here, and I think she'll look great on that shelf, so I'm excited for that. Either that or she'll go on my desk, which I do plan on redoing in the new year, just like clearing it off, so that might be the move. Sticking with baking, by the way, this is one of the presents I'm the most excited about. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I love baking. Baking is like my stress reliever. It's sort of one of my passions. It's one of those things that I love so much I'd never want to make it a job because I think it would ruin it. And Chloe got me this. I'm obsessed. This is the Harry Potter cookie baking kit, and it's an official licensed product, and it's through Williams Sonoma. And it comes with all of these insanely cool cookie cutters. So like Hedwig, Harry's glasses, the Hogwarts Express, the Deathly Hallows. Then there's also the sorting hat, a lightning bolt, and the golden snitch, and a broom one. And then it also comes with piping bags and nozzles for the icing, along with recipes on the box. I will certainly be keeping it in this box because it's just great storage, but this is so incredible. My birthday's coming up in a couple of months, and I am going to be making these for my birthday. Yes, I am so freaking excited for this. I think last year or the year before, my mom made me like the Harry Potter cake for my birthday. So I'm sure we'll do like a cake, but I also definitely will be making these cookies. The next two kind of come together. They're from separate people, but they are part of a collection. So I had mentioned to my brothers and to Chloe that I want to collect all of the Horcruxes. Now, I already have the diary, Tom Riddle's diary. Michael bought that for me for Christmas a few years ago. Then, of course, I have so many Harry Funko Pops that I guess like that kind of counts, you know? Because he is technically a Horcrux. I recently bought the Rowena Ravenclaw diadem when we went to Florida we went to Universal in October. And while we were there, I had mentioned that I wanted to collect all the Horcruxes. And so my brothers and then Joey's girlfriend, Chloe, snuck into Borgin & Burke's and bought me these. I can't even believe it. So Michael got me the locket, and Joey and Chloe got me the gaunt ring, and I'm blown away. I have a dark art section going on in my room, which definitely needs more space. Where I have the diadem, I have the Resurrection Stone over there, I have a Death Eater mask. My dad actually handcrafted me a Bellatrix Lestrange wand, so that's over there. And now, of course, these two. So I'm excited to add these to that little collection. I'm gonna have to hang up a shelf over there because it's getting a bit crowded, but I'm so stoked about these. Honestly, they made me want to cry. And then the last thing that I got, and this is from my older brother, is the Harry Potter Clue board game. Again, I feel like he already bought me my presents, and then he had mentioned that he saw this and he was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool, I'd love to play that. And then he went and picked it up for me. It looks real complicated, which I do feel like every time they turn Harry Potter into a board game, they make it more complicated than it probably needs to be, but I'm excited to play it. We usually play board games every Christmas, so I'm excited to probably whip this out tonight and play it. So yeah, it looks really fun, and the objective, it says, is to discover who made a student at Hogwarts vanish, what spell or item they used to do it, and where the student was attacked. You can play as Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, Luna, or Neville. And this is the Harry Potter Clue. I'm really excited. We love Clue. It's like one of our favorite games in our house. So to have a Harry Potter version, which we're all Potterheads. Like this year, our Christmas pajamas were Harry Potter themed. So I'm excited to have these. And then I guess lastly, I can mention, I did buy myself a little Christmas present the other day. I bought a set of 6 floating candles, or like LED candles that are operated by a remote, and I hung them from clear string over my reading nook. I shared it over on Instagram the other day. It is my new favorite installation in my room. So I'm really excited to have that as well. And that is everything that I got for Christmas. It's quite a bit of stuff, and I feel very lucky and blessed to have all of this stuff, and just excited to share it all with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking it out and for hanging around all of these years. And I hope you all had a really lovely Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful New Year. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the last video of the year. I think that's all I have for you guys. So again, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And don't forget, it costs absolutely nothing to be kind, so be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you next week. Bye!